Hey guys, how we all doing? This has been a bit of a long time coming. I know it's been a few, well, so it's Thursday today, so I think this will be up on Friday. It's been a bit long time coming with regards to after my meet, but this will be my meet recap, and just to let you go, just to give you a proper update on exactly what's going to be happening going forward. I've not had the greatest time to video. For those of you that kind of know maybe a bit better, my wife is pregnant. She's due, and when you see this video, she'll be due in 4 days. It'll be 4 days on Friday when this video goes up. So I've been a wee bit busy just trying to make sure everything's ready for her and getting all that sorted. So I haven't really had time to sit down and basically make this video. So start off with the meet just to cover off exactly what happened. Overall, the meet actually was pretty good, I'll have to say. It was quite well run. I didn't get a chance to vlog much of it because, in all honesty, it was actually quite fast paced. Overall there was 2 flights. There were 7 women and 4 93 kilo class guys, so that was like me and Jamie, and then there was 2 other boys, and then there was 7 women. So they went flight 1, and then there was a second flight of like the 83s and the 95s, and I think the 105, sorry, and then everything else really. So it was run quite quick. First flight went, and then the second flight went in straight after them, just doing squat, bench, deadlift. So it was quite well run. So that was quite pleasing, because sometimes you need to wait around a lot, and that's just hassle, and no one really enjoys that, especially when you're trying to keep warm. So that was a good thing. With regards to squats, first of all, it was a very conservative start. 130 kilo was very safe, although I kind of half forgot that you need to kind of lift it to commands. So when I actually jumped on the platform and picked the bar up off the weights, I then realised that I have to actually go when the judge tells me, and not when I actually want to go. So took me a bit off guard. I had totally forgot to kind of plan for that, because I've been running up to the meet, I had my sore back, so I was focused on other things. But once I kind of stood back, I kind of got the groove for it, and it was fine. Fell forward onto my toes a wee bit with 130 because it caught me a bit off guard, but it was still light enough weight for me to kind of get it done and move on to the next lift. Back felt quite good, so went for 145 and then 155, both were good lifts, and got 3 white lights on all 3. 155 was a meet PR and a personal PR. I think I did 150 for 3, but I've never actually did a single for 155. So that was good, pleased with that overall. Bench, I think we've all seen the bench video by now. Bit of a disappointment on bench. First rep was quite horrible actually. I had actually not finished pressing the weight, and the head judge called for the rack command, so it caught me a wee bit weird. I was like, what's going on here? I'm still pressing the weight, but that's why it looks a wee bit funny, because I still wasn't quite finished, and she told me to re-rack it. But because she told me to re-rack it, I got the lift. 105 kilo should have been there on a good day, but to be honest, it just wasn't on my day. I'm not sure if I was gripping too wide. I probably was, looking back. I checked a training footage video, the last workout I did before the meet, where I was doing bench, and I'm probably about maybe 1.5 inches inside the indicator rings. And when you look back at the training video, the actual powerlifting video, I think I was actually, my pinky was touching the rings, so it's a fair bit of distance to be moved out, and I probably just wasn't paying attention enough to really notice it. And by the time it got to the 3rd lift, I was focused on just trying to make sure I got the weight rather than worrying about my cues, and that's probably a wrong thing to do. So that's a lesson learned. Next time I just need to make sure that I'm dialed in to exactly lifting it the way I should be, and making sure that the reps count, because obviously that was 2 basically missed reps, where I could have maybe got 107.5 if I had been basically smart enough to realise that I was doing something wrong and paying attention to what was going on. But these things happen. Now on to deadlift. Deadlift went quite well. Again, very conservative opener. 170 kilo. Weight went up fine. Back felt fine. I was going to go for 195, but upon, I actually told Gavin when Lisa was with me, I told Gavin to put in 195, and then about 10 seconds after I told him that, I told him to change it because 200 kilo would have been the 1,000 pounds. Therefore I just told him to go back and put in 200 kilo. That was my target for this meet, was to get 1,000 pounds. Even though I've done it before, I've never done it in a competition, but I have done it before, so it would just be quite good to get it in competition, because I didn't expect me to be able to go any higher than that. But when 200 kilo felt quite light and actually went up really fast, then threw caution to the wind and went for 215 kilo, which is an all-time PR, meet PR and everything else PR. So that was quite good at the end when I got that. It was unexpected, but sometimes these things happen. So basically going into the meet, I thought squat and deadlift was going to be shit. I thought bench was going to be pretty decent, and it turned out to be the complete opposite, which is all good. And I actually weighed in at 91.6 kilo, which is actually quite light. The night before I was 94.4 when I went to my bed, so the water cut took a fair bit, about 3 kilos off me, which is quite good. I've never done a full water cut before, so I now know roughly how much water I lose when I cut water. So I could have realistically dieted a bit less and came in a bit heavier because I was well under my weight class limit. But again, that's neither here nor there. That was more of a test out to see what my bodies can do. Moving on now, with regards to what my training's going to be going forward. I took this week off the gym completely, and that's to allow my back to free off slightly. Next week I'm going to start moving into, obviously it's still going to be full body workouts. No, I'm not going to do any kind of splits or anything like that, but it is going to be more rehab work, so really lightweight, keeping off everything that hurts my back. So basically low bar squatting, although it doesn't cause pain, you can feel it tight, so I'll keep off low bar. I'll stick to safety squat bar and front squats, and deadlifts I will stick with sumo, because that causes no stiffness or tightness or anything at all. So I'll just work on my sumo form for the next couple of weeks, probably run it for maybe 4 to 6 weeks, see how I get on. If I'm feeling 100%, then I'll move back onto my program and we'll go from there. There will be a lot more focus on close grip bench, because obviously, as you've seen, my triceps are my weak point. So I will basically drop competition bench and replace it with close grip benching. I'll then use competition pause benching as an accessory to close grip benching, and we'll be running that for about the next, well, starting on Monday. I'll probably be running it for the next maybe 4 to 6 weeks, as I say. My wee boy will be due potentially on Tuesday, so we'll need to see how training will work and fit in with obviously him being here. I need to work out a schedule for him, but we'll see how it goes. I'll keep you updated. I probably won't be putting up as much videos because the wee man's coming, and obviously when I'm doing light rehab work, no one really wants to see that. It's kind of boring. I've got a few review videos that I'm wanting to do, so I'll probably just bring up maybe one of them a week over the next couple of weeks, just to see how I get on. But that's pretty much it, guys. If you want to ask anything, obviously you know the comment section is below. But thanks always for coming by my channel, thanks for watching, and all the kind words obviously from my powerlifting meet. Obviously that all means quite a lot to me, with all the support you guys give me. And again, on the day, thanks to Gavin, Jamie, Lisa, my big sister Claire, and Mackenzie and Mitchell. They all showed up to support me. Lindsay, unfortunately, she was at home. I don't think she would have wanted to go anyway, but she was at home, so she was supporting me from home on Facebook and Twitter and things like that, just checking in with me all the time. So thanks for everyone that came along to the meet. It was great. So catch you in the next one, guys.